So you guys can all do some medals there. Oh god, you really could do some medals. The order of supply consumption. The order of defense. And we can't afford any more. I like handing out medals. It's quite good fun. So, what's going to help? What's going to help get us boosted up there? There's a British naval base there. I guess we could. I mean, I don't need 24 divisions for this. Let's do that. It should be doing it with 4 divisions. Is that right? It is. Excellent. So, does that mean we can also do a separate order? I haven't tried doing... No, hang on. That's going to cause some problems. So, 1 at a time. But it'll be quick, right? We can do it quickly. It's going to take 14 days. So, that's good. See our fuel dropping down a little bit there. Still got years in reserve, so it's not too bad. We're not building any more divisions at the moment, and I am fine with that. Or am I? We will. We're going to go... Oh, this is going to... If I do this... this is going to cause some problems. Oh, I'll tell you what we do need, actually. We've got the... Excellent. So that for the naval invasions, we are now good. I really wanted that. The mine stuff... It's going to help. It is going to help, but let's see what we need over here. We've got the... We've got that being researched. That's okay. We could go straight into this, which are going to help our destroyers straight away. I don't think there was anything I had to instantly research there. Oh, then again, if I want to get the... Yeah, okay, I'm going to start doing this, because I would like our destroyers to be ready to go as soon as possible. So, I did say I wanted to do some more of this, didn't I? I needed defense infantry. This should be easy enough to do. We're going to put them there. What have we got? Have we got any invasions? Not for us. So I think we're okay. So did I get all my big divisions of... Wait, hang on. I've got another army here. Who are these guys? These are just chilling at the moment. Oh, I didn't move them over. Okay, I just didn't move Stilwell's forces over. So there should be some dudes just chilling on the coast up here. I'm pretty sure I sent an army over here, you know. There it is. So give me 4 of those. And let's plan a naval invasion. And let's try and kick off against... Is that all one place? And I'm just going to give them the order to engage as soon as possible. I'm going to set that order off too. And then they'll all go at the earliest opportunity. And I don't need to sit watching them. Just one day, I'll just get a pleasant surprise that it's all done. Right. I am enjoying this. I do love this sort of stuff. So, let me see over here. Yeah, we're just going to slowly try and... If we take the islands, then we improve our chances of getting naval dominance in the region. So, we slowly take out the Allied naval bases. Although, we're struggling with the Philippine Sea. I mean, I wonder if I should just go on... I wonder if I should do something like this. Shall I put an airfield? I can help. I can build for Japan here. So for areas where we need to boost this, I am actually going to have to do this because I don't trust them to make a better job of it. And we'll do that. We'll get some extra points in there. They can put some planes in. We're working on a lot of radar at the moment anyway. So we've got the advanced light battery. We're working on this. Did we have the 44 destroyer model? We have. I think we're good to start building a 44 destroyer in that case. But whilst we're also working on this, let's also boost up our naval mines damage. It's all a bonus. Right, shipyards. I've got 3 shipyards churning out destroyers. Oh, this is going to require... This is going to require quite a bit more steel. But we might have to just trade for it. We'll just have to suck it up, I think. So I'm just going to make this the best that we can. We want the sonar in this. And the radar in this one. So we're going for light battery 4 in there. AA4. Torpedo tubes 2. I think we might be... Yeah, okay. So we might change this again once we get better torpedo tubes. Because I'm also going to use these as screens in any sort of capital fleet we do. So they're going to be super useful. What else can we have on there? Rapid fire guns. Let's just see what options we have. Put more anti-air. There's lots of aircraft. I don't know if we need more than that. But I'm going for it. These are going to look good. We've got torpedo launchers. Anti-air guns. Loads of rapid fire guns. I don't know if we need more than one of these, to be quite honest. What does it say on here? Depth charge. Okay, 33. It sounds pretty good to me. I'm going to go with it. It just looks good. I'm going to go with it. So, we've got the new model. Yeah, we lose 14 days of production. I don't care. When these start coming out, these are going to be game-changing. I hope. Let's see. So what we're going to have to do with the escorts is as soon as we get some of the new good stuff come out. Okay. Things are moving on. Can we get the Marines off? Can we grab Midway? God damn it. Japan's grabbed Midway. Oh, that's not part of the plan at all. Right. Hang on. We need to... I'll come back to this. That sucks. How did they get that? Because, I mean, they'll have needed naval superiority too. Okay, I want Hawaii now. Otherwise, it's going to be an awful long attack across the ocean to get across here. Let's just go these guys. God damn, I always forget where they are. So please, come on. We're going to have to go straight for Hawaii. That's... Yep, let's do it. The moment you get the opportunity, you just do it. So I need to move everything up now. So mine submarines. We can extend the range though, because we've got friendly naval bases here. And escorts. We're going to have to fill these in, I can see. This is not going to be good. Okay, so we're going to have to escort everything all the way up to this coast. They're not going to like that, but I'm going to put it in anyway. And the attack subs, you better be raiding all the way as well. If I go up to their coast, that's going to be quite aggressive and very dangerous, but screw it. Let's just order it. So we're waiting for something to kick off down there. We were waiting for something to kick off down here. I'm not really interested in island hopping. We're losing it there. Yeah, it's this one. I mean, it must have flashed green for a split second and the Japanese invaded, but then Why didn't I? So this is what we need now. Right, can I put some naval bombers into that? Do I even have any? Well, I can put these. Let's do it, because I can put them into... I can put them into port strike, but not naval strike, because they... Ah, okay. Let's not bother with that then. That's not going to help. Do I not have... Yeah, I do have things going across here. Oof. I spent all my points. I was hoping to save up and get the next model of flipping destroyer. Naval doctrine. And I've spent it all in that destroyer. Damn. It was an expensive one. Should be a good one, though. So the Chinese Navy is actually looking pretty good now, if you consider what it was when we took it over. I.e., nothing. Certainly nothing worth shouting about. Yeah, interesting. We've lost it again there. We've got the submarine hull. Okay. But we're still working on that. Let's go for naval mines avoidance. Well, I guess that's not a bad thing. I don't know if the enemy have even laid mines. Japan's doing actually really well in the Pacific, which is really annoying me. Because I wanted to do this. I wanted to have a jumping off point so I could just go at the United States. There's another option up here. The Bering Sea. We can work on that. I need a proper fleet, really, to go into action. It is what I need. The subs and the destroyers are great, but they're not enough to get me an instant result. The trouble is, building a capital fleet takes a lot of time. But we must be doing some good. We must be. We've got the advanced ship torpedo launcher. Excellent. That will go on the new destroyer when the time comes. There's another one, so let's get the best one. So I'll wait until we do that before I change the destroyer models again. And remember, I know we don't need those for escorts, but I'm also going to use them as screen ships because it'll be quicker than building a load of light cruisers if we decide to go for a capital fleet. So, can I get any of these places done? I can't. The Allies are causing me a bit of grief. We had a momentary advantage in naval superiority, but it's gone. I suspect the Japanese might have had something to do with it, as they're moving their navy around. Oh, nice. Okay, so we've managed to sink a British carrier. That should help. So as our aircraft do drop them, we're going to be better. Do you know what? When was the last time I checked out Advanced Naval Bomber Airframe? What's it using? I think that's about as good as we can get it. Unless I were to put some... Would it help putting rockets on there? No. No, it wouldn't. Okay. That's fine. We'll not go any further down that road. We are short on steel by a lot. Okay. That's slowing down our naval production, actually. So, let's have a look up here. The amphibious tanks are catching up. The advanced light tanks are going. The modern tanks, we can stockpile those. The artillery's building up its reserves again. We must have stacks of infantry equipment in stock. Yeah, holy crap. Let's just take that out, and then it'll just free up some... Oh, it's aluminium? Aluminium's now where we're short? Well, I did put the... Yeah, okay, that's on me, isn't it? I did put the aircraft production up. Let's have a little look. Where can we eke out some more aluminium? I mean, I need to improve infrastructure anyway. I think I've already done the aluminium. Having said that, Australia is well known for being full of aluminium. Or at least it is these days. As much as we can gather from there, which isn't enough, we may have to trade for this. Yeah, I thought I'd probably already tried to grab as much of this as possible. Right, I can't see any amazing deals there, so... we're okay for civilian factories and things. Let's... Because what we'll do is we'll just improve infrastructure as everywhere that we can. And from that point, we will just trade for things. And that is going to be the way to do it, so... They can start building some infrastructure for me. And we'll do it like that. Alright, I better go trading then. We need aluminium. Who are we going to get it from? Is there anyone close? We can get it from the Soviet Union. We can get a bit from Japan. We need 19. I'll tell you what, I'm going to take 2 from Japan. And 1 from the Soviet Union. And that will get us everything we need, I think, if that is correct. It is correct. Okay. Wow. So the... Look at this. We are gaining... It looks bizarre, doesn't it? How we're gaining naval superiority in certain areas. I think there's a big old fleet just sailing around down there. Getting across oceans, that's where we're finding things a bit tricky. I guess we just keep on bombing ports. We lost 34 bombers going in there. My God, that was an expensive raid. I guess what we need is we maybe need to start looking at strategic bombing, which we're going to do with jets if we're going to do it. And that way we can start hammering like ports, naval bases, AA guns, radar, stuff like that. It is something that will make a difference, I guess. I've never really used strategic bombers for that purpose before. I've normally just gone after infrastructure at the enemy capital, but... this might be something that we grab at some point. I mean, technically, we've got a route. We could invade Alaska. That would be an interesting occurrence, wouldn't it? Yeah, I just need some ships. That's exactly what we need. What have we got? We've got our... it's a 1940 sub still. Add them in there. And do we have our first... No, it's a mine submarine. We do not have the first anything yet. Yep, that's okay. Do we have our first new destroyer? Nope, still churning these subs out. I know I've got spare factories now, but I'm just going to hold off because it's the resources that we are short of. Should we have a look and see what everyone else is doing over here? So the Allies and the Soviet Union are just... seem to be engaged in a never-ending war of death. Which thankfully we're not really caught up in at the moment. Our issue is just purely over the sea. Alright, I think we're just going to have to start setting armies off to do interesting little attacks. So, do I have some forces somewhere that are spare? What I'll do, I've got Joe Stilwell's men. He will do. Let's bring him down to... I need a coastal region down here. Saigon. And then what I'll do is I will try and plot an invasion onto something down here, which will allow us to take it. Yeah, I'm going to have to figure this out, aren't I? Alright, it's time for some 1944 submarines to be produced. Let's go for that one. We're going to need this, so let's go in here. So our new submarines. Let's just go on... I'm going to do this a sensible way. We're going to make one more of those. But these can change because we're not going to waste much production. So, do I only have 2 lots of attack subs? I do. Let's go for this. New 1944 submarine. Torpedo tubes 4. Torpedo tubes 4. It's radar or snorkel. I can't have... Ooh, radar or snorkel. Do we try and find them? Or do we stay undetected? I'm going to go for the snorkel. I wish I could have both. Improved snorkel. That'd be awesome if we could have both radar and that. But I guess that is too much to ask for. So they're going in. And as soon as it's going to tell us we've got 10 spare dockyards, because that's going to run out in no time at all, and we'll switch production on those over as well. Maybe I should just build some more dockyards. Got the dual purpose battery. So this is more for cruisers and stuff. That's fine. If we get down there. Which we might. I can probably hold off on those. Shall we go back to... Oh, jet engines is... Wait, what was I researching then? I thought... Fool that I am. That was jet engines. That is jet engines. So why does then that appear here? Is it just to remind you that it's now available on the screen? Oh, hang on. Oh, crap. Okay. So to get these, we're going to have to research all these as well. Oh, balls. I hadn't appreciated that. I thought we could just skip to the jets. Been a while since I've played a game long enough to worry about getting into jet tactical bombers and strategic bombers. Are we... Oh, there's mechanized stuff we could work on. We could improve the Marines. We have a bonus for that. The support companies. We could definitely improve our garrisons with... No, we can't. We've got that maxed out. We could do the logistics company and actually put those into the big armoured units. If I'd had that researched already, I would definitely have put those in. That would be a smart move, I think. The armour, we can probably forget about altogether. That would be nice just to get the rocket stuff done. Doesn't really help much else other than that. Are we going to try and build some a capital fleet? I have my worries about this. But we're going to, if we do it, we're going to have to do it with these, aren't we? That's going to take so long to build. It might have to be done. There's so much we need to do. Due to the... God, there's still this as well. Where's construction? I need this to improve my aluminium thing. So let's do that whilst we're building everything else up. There is so much to work on. But aside from that, we are also going to get Joseph Stilwell's troops involved here. Where are they turning up? So they're gonna arrive pretty soon, and I'm just going to choose the first 4, and we're going to set them a target over here to invade. I want some more Chinese territory out there. I don't trust the Japanese to be doing things properly. So those 4. Let's do a naval invasion from Saigon. Let's see. Shall we just go for this? Guadalcanal. That'll be... Think we're going to get ashore there? I think we're going to get ashore there. Let's go for it. And let's trigger that as soon as it comes. It would help massively if we had like big ships to add a little shore bombardment. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So what we're going to do is just delete that. The reason I'm only going in with 4 is to try and make this really quick. Because the Marines we've got waiting for another job. It was Saigon, wasn't it? That we had these guys in. But I noticed that this lot suddenly became available. This looks like it's Japanese held. Yeah, it's this lot that we need to get into. So let's go for these 2. And trigger that. Because at the moment... that's all green all the way there. And that might just help us. It's going to help us push up here. It's going to push the... If we take the bases, it's going to push the enemy out of here. Let's hope so. Anyway, so we've got 3 dockyards. We're going to go straight for the 1944 submarine hull. Drag it up here. And put all 10 into that. 27th of August. So it's going to take 3 weeks to build 1 sub. I think we want more dockyards. Eight in there will do. Actually, yeah, go on. We'll build them. We'll build them. Because we're going to start putting them into a capital fleet as well. We're going to have to, I think. Nice. We've got stuff on the go. Have we got anyone's troops sailing yet? Not yet. Here's of 10 days. By the time we've got that... Oh, I could send them from here, couldn't I? Did we ever get that? We didn't really get it produced any bigger, but... That was supposed to be a jumping off point for a lot of soldiers. Yeah, those guys can't get going. I didn't realize that these naval bases would be quite the sticking point. I think the problem is that we just can't bully the enemy navy at the moment. We can cause a bit of trouble. Thank you, comrades, for the supplies. And we can sink a few ships, but we're not hitting the big fleets. And until we can do that, there's we're going to struggle with naval dominance around all these areas. See, we've got one going over here, and all we have to do is wait for this to go off, but we can't currently get there. Just going to have to be patient. I can't push this. Do we have... Yeah, see, I would also like a naval invasion plan to go in here. I'm going to have to get some troops and just set them off to a plan just to do this. What are these 10 up here? This is just a ground defense, isn't it? Where's my... Just hit pause a second. Bring the mountaineers down. This is going to be quite comical. Let's get them in there. I've got an idea for these. They're not really doing much else. I'm going to set them on a naval invasion plan of this place. Not quite what they're designed for. But let's go and take it. Where are they? This one. We'll trigger it. So anytime that this actually turns green, and I don't expect this to happen for like a long time, that's going to trigger. So let's see if that will... These boys are on the move. Okay. So they've got a long way to go. They've lost some cohesion.